Hey everybody, happy Father's Day. Today I just wanted to come on and talk about Father's Day a little bit. Maybe some other stuff, stay tuned. But yeah, nothing crazy today, not super duper intentional. Because most of my day was busy, just hanging out, doing that thing. I'll talk about my Father's Day in a second. But if you haven't already, y'all should go and do something nice for your dad. So that could be a hug, that could be a nice text message, anything that you think would be kind or compassionate towards him, or whoever in your life is a father figure, if you're blessed enough to have one in your life. Make sure to show them support for all that they do. All that aside though, what to talk about? I guess I could just start off by talking about my Father's Day. So basically how it started is me and my brother, we woke up really early to try and get a head start on Father's Day, before my dad woke up, so we could do something nice for him. We went ahead and started to get breakfast rolling in, finished up our cards. They're actually here on the table with me right now. And we got our gifts out. We both got him a candy bar plus plants. So my brother got him a money tree just because my dad likes nature and plants, and then I got him an aloe vera plant because he's been specifically talking about mentioning that he wants to get one, because he makes his own hair products and stuff. He makes his own shampoo and beard oil and conditioner, and even stuff just random hygiene products type of thing. And aloe vera is in almost all of it. So he's just been talking about growing his own, and that way he doesn't even have to buy a lot of bottles and stuff like that. So I figured why not just get him one, so I did. But yeah, it was a great time. He woke up at the perfect moment. Everybody had our coffee and our breakfast, and we just had the whole table looking nice and just made sure that everything was real easy for him. Because most days it's a lot of work to be the head of a household, you know what I mean? And he's been grinding lately at his job, so I recognize that and I'm happy for him and I support that. It can get real taxing, man, you know what I'm saying? And then the reason why I'm shirtless right now, and I know you can't see it, but I'm wearing swimming trunks, is because our family tradition is every day on Father's Day to go to a water park that we have been doing since a long time, I think 2013 maybe. Because a particular water park that we like to go to gives free admission to all fathers on Father's Day. So if you just show up and you're a dad, and they'll just let you in. They don't care, you don't gotta pay or anything. Plus it doesn't hurt that me and my brother already had tickets, you know what I mean? So yeah, I had a great time at the park. Saw a couple baddies too, if you know what I'm saying. Wink, wink. Essentially though, that's just how my Father's Day been. After we got home, I've just been chilling. I couldn't even be bothered with getting into real clothes, as you can see. So there's that, I'm just enjoying my life to the most, Summer is amazing, and I'm enjoying just being a young, healthy man that can just live in my essence of life and do what I want. Because, old man responsibilities, he's always knocking on the door, and I say, hold on. Let me not put it like that though. That sounds like I'm lazy or stuff like that, but it's not like that. I don't even know why I'm rambling on about that. Y'all shouldn't be worried. But yeah, anything else interesting? I was thinking about talking about a couple things, but I'm scatterbrained a little bit. I forgot what I was gonna talk about besides Father's Day. I did mention in my last video that for sure I'm gonna be talking about this anime called Engage Kiss. Dude, so far it's been very good. I'm on episode 7, 8, no spoilers in the comments by the way, but I've been watching Engage Kiss and it's amazing, honestly. If you look back at my channel and you see my prior history, I have a thing for yanderes, and let's just say that Engage Kiss delivers in that department. No character has been as good as Gasai yet in terms of the yandere appeal. Oh my god, I love yanderes, it's insane. But that creepy stuff aside, Engage Kiss is delivering, and I came for the yandere, but I stayed for the plot, if you know what I'm saying. Good times, good times. If y'all were wondering what I'm eating, I got this oatmeal right here, maple and brown sugar flavored. I know it's not actually that, they market it as a health food, but it's not actually that good for you. But dude, my taste buds do like it, so I'm not complaining that much. But yeah, how have y'all been? Having a chill day? Father's Day is, I feel like it's, especially because it's a Sunday, Father's Day is just a really chill, relaxed holiday. It's just a time for people to just take their time and slow down and really think about stuff, because I feel like a lot of people these days are anxious and they're stressed out and they're just moving at 100 miles per hour when you don't really got to do all that. And I know I'm speaking from a privileged position right now, considering that I don't have nearly as many responsibilities as a self-functioning adult, which is statistically a lot of people. But still, my point stands, you know. I recognize that I'm speaking from a position of privilege, but I'm also recognizing the fact that what I'm saying, that doesn't make what I'm saying invalid, you know what I mean? If you've found yourself stressed out or anxious today, it's probably been for a good reason, but take this as your sign to just really try to unwind and just take your moment. You know, me personally, I really like having baths, so you could try doing that, you know, put a little bit of Epsom salt in there, a little bit of bubbles, get a bubble bath rolling on, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm having fun with this YouTube thing. It's pretty cool having something like this to, on top of what I already do, you know, keep me accountable day to day. Especially considering the fact, like, it's hard, you know what I mean? I thought it would be super easy, but it's actually not true, and that's why I'm recording later. In my last video, I literally called it the filler episode because there wasn't really much I had to talk about, but I had to show up anyway and get a video out. And it's kind of similar today because, again, you know, I said I've just been resting today, relaxing, all that good stuff. It's Father's Day, blah, 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 which is completely fine. But, you know, I got to stick to my grind. And, you know, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, I have a series going on called the Summer Series. And it's essentially a project that I started up where for the rest of summer, you know, until school starts back up, I'm just going to be dropping one video a day, minimum. At minimum, I can drop more than one, but, you know, minimum one video a day. About anything. I'm not really niched into a specific content type. I was thinking about self-help, and I'm like, that's kind of boring. You know, I have a lot of personality to share, so let me just not do that. But don't worry, self-help content on the way, and I already have some on my channel, so feel free to check me out, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that here. P.S. I'm gonna be more intentional with my content from here on out. You know, I'm definitely gonna have my ups and downs, and nothing is ever perfect, especially when introducing a new habit. But I'm feeling good about this, you know. And for those of you who have actually watched my content, I posted a video I think like 2 days ago where I was like feeling really down and out of it and in the dumps. You know, it actually might have just been yesterday. Yeah, I felt like shit because I didn't have any caffeine that day. No, it was 2 days ago. I don't remember, but yeah, I was bugging. But I'm feeling good now. I'm feeling good. Life is good. Oh yeah, P.S. The thing that I forgot that I wanted to talk about was essentially that this is also a really, really good way of keeping me accountable. You know what I mean? Because if I say it in my videos, like, oh, I need to sleep good, or oh, I'm beating porn addiction, and all that good stuff, which I have dropped 2 videos about already, it keeps me really accountable because I'm thinking like, oh, if I'm able to be out here preaching on the internet about, oh guys, you shouldn't beat, and here's how to stop doing it, or oh guys, you should sleep on time, and here's how to sleep on time, then don't you think I should be sleeping on time and not beating on my meat? Which thankfully I have been good. Last night I slept up a little bit. I think I went to bed kind of late, like 12 a.m. I don't know, yeah. The sleep has been a little bit hard for me, but I know for sure I'm able to dial it in. And I had a pretty exhausting day today, so I shouldn't have that much problem. I shouldn't have much problems with that. And for those of you who watched my How I Conquered Gooning video, I have not gooned yet since my birthday, and a little bit before then actually. So I'm feeling good. You know, I get these urges and waves, but I'm always just like, give me one more day. You know, and I've been on semen retention because I found that's the only thing that's actually able to, you know, help me curb my porn addiction, and I'm feeling a lot better. The urges aren't as strong as they used to be. So I'm making good progress, and maybe, yeah, I'm just rambling on, but I'm throwing in a little update about that at the end of the video. And essentially, that's all I had to really say, yeah. But yeah, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. I'm blessed, you're blessed, stay blessed. This is Darth, bye-bye.